Did you know that Malaysia is banning luxury cars? But why? Malaysia, a country of vibrant culture, rich history, and economic ambition. Yet, amidst this progress, a surprising and controversial decision has emerged: a potential ban on luxury cars. But why? And why hasn't this been front page news across the globe? Luxury cars have always been a symbol of status, wealth, and success. In Malaysia, they're no different. From the swanky streets of Bukit Bintang to the private enclaves of Mount Kiara, luxury vehicles have been a mainstay for the elite. But what if it's about to change? To understand this decision, we must rewind and explore the relationship Malaysia's leaders have with luxury cars, starting with Tunku Abdul Rahman, Malaysia's first prime minister. Tunku Abdul Rahman was a man of simplicity. While he valued progress, he lived a simple life. His government emphasized development that benefited the common man. Luxury cars were seen as unnecessary extravagances, a sentiment that quietly influenced policies for decades. Fast forward to Mahathir Mohamad, a leader with a vision for an industrialized Malaysia. His brainchild, Proton, became a national symbol. He viewed luxury imports as competition against local automotive growth. This is where the seeds of Malaysia's complex relationship with luxury vehicles were sown. Mahathir Mohamad once said, "Why drive a foreign car when our own cars can be just as good?" It was not merely a statement of pride, it was a call to action. Import taxes on luxury cars soared, making them inaccessible to the majority of Malaysians. Mahathir's vision was to reduce Malaysia's dependence on foreign imports and boost the local manufacturing industry, particularly the automotive sector. This idea eventually led to the creation of Proton, Malaysia's first national car brand, launched in 1985. At the time, luxury cars imported from countries like Japan, Germany, and America were seen as a symbol of status but were also subject to heavy import duties, making them prohibitively expensive for most Malaysians. This was part of the government's strategy to protect domestic industries, as local production of cars would stimulate job creation, technological advancements, and economic growth. To ensure Proton and other local car makers could thrive, the Malaysian government implemented measures such as high taxes on foreign cars, further raising their prices. Import tariffs on luxury cars reached up to 300%, making them out of reach for the average consumer and encouraging them to buy locally produced vehicles. But this move sparked debates. Critics argued that the national car project led to a lack of competition, resulting in lower quality vehicles and higher prices for Malaysian consumers. They claimed that Proton's early models, in particular, did not match the quality and innovation of foreign counterparts. Despite these criticisms, Mahathir's push for self-sufficiency in the automotive industry had a lasting impact on Malaysia's economy and the car culture within the country. As the years passed, Proton and other local manufacturers gradually improved their products, benefiting from the technological transfers and collaborations with international partners. Still, Mahathir's vision and the policies that followed shaped the future of Malaysia's automotive industry. Yet, despite these measures, the allure of luxury cars persisted. Today, Malaysia imports hundreds of high-end vehicles annually. Why is the Malaysian government reconsidering their presence now? Let's break it down. Reason number one, environmental impact. And this is an obvious reason. Malaysia, like many nations, is grappling with climate change. The luxury car industry, with its high emission vehicles, contributes significantly to this challenge. By reducing the presence of such cars, the government aims to curb carbon footprints, Luxury cars often have larger engines and poor fuel efficiency compared to standard vehicles, while manufacturers are making strides in hybrid and electric models. Many luxury brands remain laggards in Malaysia's market. A ban could send a powerful signal for change. But is that enough justification for such a drastic measure? Reason number two, socioeconomic disparity. Malaysia's Gini coefficient, a measure of income inequality, reveals a significant gap between the wealthy and the middle class. Luxury cars are seen as glaring reminders of this divide. You might think that a ban on luxury cars might seem superficial, but it's a symbolic act. It shows that the government prioritizes equitable growth over catering to the ultra wealthy. But let us know what you think in the comment section. Do you think it's fair to target luxury cars as symbols of inequality, or is this simply scapegoating? While this decision might aim to level the playing field, there is a third reason that's less talked about: economic strategy. Luxury car imports contribute to Malaysia's trade imbalance. With billions spent annually on foreign vehicles, the government is seeking ways to reduce this outflow and strengthen domestic industries. The Proton and Perodua brands, and please excuse my lack of Malay pronunciation, these brands have been local success stories, but they have faced stiff competition from foreign luxury cars. A ban could revitalize local production and encourage innovation within the country. Japan offers an intriguing comparison. By fostering a strong local industry and limiting luxury imports, Japan became a global leader in car production. Could Malaysia replicate this success? Japan's journey to automotive dominance began after World War II with limited resources and a need to rebuild its economy. Japan's government implemented policies that heavily favored local manufacturers. Tariffs and import restrictions were imposed to protect companies like Toyota, Nissan, and Honda. This created a nurturing environment for innovation and competition within Japan's borders. By the 1960s, Japanese cars were gaining a reputation for reliability and affordability. The government's focus was not just on manufacturing, it also invested in research and development, creating a strong foundation for long term growth. Japan's success was not accidental. The government's policies were deliberate. By restricting luxury imports, they ensured that domestic brands had room to grow. Japanese automakers had not only dominated the domestic markets, but also made significant inroads globally. Companies like Toyota and Honda became household names, known for their innovation, fuel efficiency, and affordability. Malaysia's Proton was modeled on similar principles, but while Japan maintained consistent support for its local industry, Malaysia faced challenges such as globalization and market liberalization, which allowed luxury imports to flourish. The differences are stark. Japan's policies were sustained over decades, creating a self reliant industry. Malaysia, on the other hand, struggled with balancing protectionism and opening up its markets. Could Malaysia adopt Japan's model today to achieve similar success? Experts argue that Malaysia has the potential, but it will require bold decisions, a long term commitment. Policies must focus on fostering innovation, investing in green technology, and creating a culture that prioritizes local over foreign. The future could be bright for Malaysia's automotive industry if it learns from Japan's journey. A shift towards electric and sustainable vehicles could not only reduce environmental impact, but also position Malaysia as a leader in the ASEAN region. The question remains, will Malaysia take the road less traveled to carve out its own path to automotive greatness? Or will it remain dependent on foreign luxury imports? The answer lies in the decisions made today. Let us know what you think in the comment section. And thank you for watching.